Ага, поехали. Значит, Return to Monkey Island. Возвращение на остров обезьян. Я почему-то думал, что она выйдет попозже. У меня впереди еще месяц, полтора, два есть, чтобы пройти первые две части. Там ремастеры выходили. А она вот уже все, вот она вышла. А я как бы первую давненько играл. Так более-менее помню, а что там было дальше. Поэтому есть специальная штучка тут, альбом. Будем слушать.
Hey, want to see my mighty pirate scrapbook? It's
Hey,
filled with my adventures.
Ну что ж. Подрисовал что-то. Гайбраш Трипу или какой?
Ever since I was a kid,
Guybrush.
I wanted to be a mighty pirate.
Mighty Pirate. Гайбруш Mighty пират. Гайбруш Трипфуд. Да.
That's me, Guybrush Threepwood.
Эй, еще.
That's me, Guybrush Threepwood.
Отлично. Еще что-нибудь есть? Назад. Нет, назад не надо.
Ever since
Давай
I was a
дальше.
kid. In the old days, you became a pirate by completing 3
Три
trials
испытания.
to prove your worth. Treasure hunting is important for any pirate. Treasure hunting is
это
important
одно,
for any
хорошо.
pirate.
О, собачки я помню.
The test of thievery involved breaking into the governor's mansion. The security was heavy.
Особенно, когда в ремастере переключался на старую графику, там просто были несколько пикселей непонятных вдалеке. А это, оказывается, собаки были. Так.
Mastering sword fighting was more a matter of wits than agility. The pirate leaders were in charge of the 3 trials, acting as judge, jury, executioner, and devoted grog tasters.
Так, подожди, это все к одному, да, относится? А, ну вот, я должен был ограбить, найти клад и победить в этой, как ее?
Mastering sword fighting was more a matter
Sword
of
fighting.
wits than agility. This is when I met Elaine, the love of my life. She was governor at the time.
Так.
Things took an unexpected turn while I was working on the 3 trials.
Что это? А, похитил,
Elaine
точно.
was kidnapped and taken to Monkey Island by the nefarious ghost pirate LeChuck. I scraped together a crew. Carla, Otis, and Meathook joined me on my voyage to Monkey Island to save Elaine. LeChuck thought he was in love with Elaine.
Чего?
LeChuck thought he was in love with
В
Elaine.
смысле? Да я люблю тебя. Да ты думаешь, что ты любишь меня, а на самом деле любишь его.
My first ship was the Sea Monkey. I bought it at Stan's used ships with a letter of credit that I, sort of falsified.
Да, подумаешь.
My first ship
ну это
was
то
the
же
Sea
самое.
Monkey. I bought it at Stan.
Хорошо.
Monkey Island was a steaming volcanic mystery, covered with jungle and not found on any map. You had to brew a special potion just to find Monkey Island. I made some substitutions, but it got us there just the same. There were some people living there who claimed to be cannibals, but I think it was just a show for the tourists.
Какие туристы, если его найти нельзя было?
On the island was a gigantic monkey head statue with hidden catacombs underneath. LeChuck's ghostly ship was anchored in a lake of lava hidden beneath the island's surface.
Вот я уже плохо помню.
I met an old castaway there, Herman Toothrot. He and the locals wrote a lot of indignant letters to each other. We wound up back on Melee Island for the stunning conclusion to my first big adventure.
Да? Не помню.
I made it to the church just in time to stop the wedding. Or so I thought. It turned out Elaine already had everything under control. How does she do that? I defeated LeChuck, and he basically exploded. By then, I had learned that ghosts like LeChuck are vulnerable to root beer. Just trust me, it works, okay? It was the beginning of something magical. These are from the time I went to find the treasure of Big Whoop.
А вот это уже вторая часть, я так понимаю.
I met my good friend Wally, who makes maps, and I stole his monocle. Good times. The mysterious voodoo lady at the International House of Mojo taught me to make a voodoo doll, which came in handy more than once.
Так, это тоже, да?
I met my good friend Wally,
Ah.
who makes maps, and I stole his monocle.
Хорошо, ладно.
The map to the treasure had been torn into 4 pieces, which, let's face it, is about as piratey as it gets. Elaine always seems to know when I need her. Again, it came down to just me and LeChuck at the end. He was using magic, but then, so was I. One time, Elaine got turned into a statue. Well, LeChuck was behind it, of course. The guy
Подожди,
never gives
это...
up.
Мало даже... О, даже на русский перевод. Подожди, это что, третья, получается, часть?
The fact that he turned her into a
Или нет?
statue tells me LeChuck doesn't really love Elaine. He thinks of her as furniture. It was around this time that I met Murray, the allegedly all-powerful demonic skull, after a
Ну
rousing
да.
sea battle.
Это получается... Ну...
I got buried alive. I erupted a volcano on purpose. There's not a lot I wouldn't do for Elaine. I erupted a volcano on purpose. Things backfired on LeChuck because Elaine and I got married when it was all over. Game, set, matchmaker.
Ничего не понял.
Things backfired on LeChuck
А,
because
паспорт.
Elaine and
Ну,
I got married when it was all over. Game, set, matchmaker.
я и думаю, при чем тут что-то не то написано. Это они шутки так перевели.
This was a great day. Though in retrospect, we shouldn't have had the scum bar handle the catering. That's either Elaine's wedding veil or my handkerchief. We got them to match. This is the daisy we stomped on together. The wedding traditions are weird.
Танцует.
Elaine and me together forever. The daggers are symbolic of cutting through troubles, I think.
Какие... Вот эти?
I don't know why you have to have candy-coated almonds at a wedding, but apparently you do.
Окей.
I wrote a great haiku for the wedding invitation. Oh man, this was that crazy time LeChuck teamed up with an Australian billionaire and tried to use a mystical talisman to make Elaine his bride. Everything started because they thought Elaine was dead, so they held an election to replace her. The ultimate insult wasn't really ultimate, or even an insult at all. Or was it? LeChuck and I battled it out on a grand scale that time. I made a goofy monster out of prosthetic body parts. It didn't help with anything, but I had fun doing it. LeChuck and I battled it out on a grand scale that time.
Сюда. Хорошо.
Then there was the time I accidentally let loose LeChuck's pox
О.
over the entire Caribbean. Or so it seemed.
А это даже, по-моему, это... Телтейлский, когда ЛеЧака стал зомби.
I had to wear a hook for a while. It came in handy.
Ну да. Они даже
Morgan Le Fay betrayed me, even after we bonded inside a giant manatee. I should have trusted her less.
Вот это я тоже не помню, как она предала.
Elaine wasn't fooled by LeChuck's human form any more than I was. I should have trusted her more. The death card doesn't usually represent literal physical death, except when it does. I went on trial for my life on 4 separate charges. I defended myself, of course.
Чего, я,
I went on
конечно,
trial for my
Ну,
life on
естественно.
love did win out in the end. Love did win out in the end. Elaine wasn't fooled by LeChuck's human form any more than love did win out in the end.
Понятно. Ну, значит, мне просто говорили, что это после второй части будет происходить, как бы, действия, как бы. Остальные не каноничные, потому что этот, как его, автор другой поменялся. Ладно, сейчас посмотрим.
Oh, here's that voodoo doll from the end of my Big Whoop adventure. I defeated LeChuck with this. His leg came off as easy as tearing a loaf of bread.
Угу. Так. Окей. Все назад. Ну, значит, начинаем. Фига себе, 10 минут потратили. Нет. Жалко, что не реагируют. Просто вроде как считалось, что это... Говорили, что это будет после второй части происходить действие, как бы, а остальные там, третья, четвертая, третья, не засчитаются. Нет, они вот в альбоме есть. Уже странно. Так. С легкими загадками. Ну, что вы, за кого вы меня принимаете? Естественно, я сейчас включу сложный режим, а потом поставлю паузу, перезагружусь на легкой. Никто ничего не заметит, да? Нет уж. Буду тупить, сидеть. Пролог. Неожиданная история начинается. Окей. Все, что ли?
Take this, LeChuck? Guybrush,
Чайки.
come over here. Gently now. Remove my mask.
Will you promise to stop picking
Ой,
on
браш.
me?
All right, I promise. Anything. Just put my leg back on.
Hey, you kids. You're not supposed to be in here.
Ой, браш.
What's next?
Let's goof on those two. Pretend they're our parents.
Yeah! Sorry we ran off. You were probably worried about murderers and ne'er-do-wells.
Don't worry, I found him.
Come on, let's go.
Let's pretend I have powers that make lightning come out of my eyes. It's so lifelike.
I wonder if it's real. Sorry, boys, could you stop following us? It's creepy.
Creepy.
Yes, sir. Come on. I saw a scurvy dog shack back there.
Scurvy dogs. I've never had one of those.
No way. You have to try one. It's the best thing you'll ever eat in your life. No fooling.
Wow.
Так. Ах ты, я же не подсоединил к
I
стене.
once got a scurvy dog that was bigger than my head.
Что надо? Купить цинга-догов. Просто. Управление, звук, видео, интерфейс. Сохранение. Ладно. Так. Список дел. Купить цинга-догов. Все, понятно. Но я думаю, здесь не все так просто. Подожди, а что значит? Ну. Это тут. Вот что я хотел посмотреть. Тут же еще есть. Вот, целая куча. Угу. Реплика. Лог диалогов даже, нифига себе. Основное действие, то ли действие. Так, пропустить реплику. Инвентарь. Список. Карта. Вот. Альты. А что на F5 и F9 нельзя это было назначить? Хорошо. Не так уж и много тут пока.
Some places you go have scurvy dogs with cheese inside.
Так.
What should we do next?
We gotta get to scurvy dogs. I can't believe you never had one.
Я вот так делаю. Хлоп. Скриншот. Эй, чувак, вставай.
Wakey, wakey, Mr. Pirate.
Pirate.
Hello? Boo!
He's dead to the world. I once had the hiccups for 4 days straight.
Sounds real.
Похоже, да. Здрасте, мистер Криса. И чё, все что ли?
What should we do next?
Не то.
Gotta get to
Подожди,
scurvy dogs.
пропустить
I can't believe you never had one.
Hey, Chucky, get ready to run. I guess they don't like visitors.
Let's go next door and get scurvy
Да
dogs.
подожди ты со своими цинга-догами. Тут столько всего интересного. Вот они, да? Что там написано?
The words don't look like words, but there's a picture of a scurvy dog.
Зависай, давай, очень весело.
It's locked. Maybe one of the shops has a key.
Ну что? Цинга-доги, давай, цинга-дога. Интересно, а по-английски-то как он сказал, это же называется?
Did you know you can keep a scurvy dog warm by
Scurvy
sticking
dog.
it in your armpit?
Мышка.
Hey, Chucky, stand over here for a minute.
Nah, I want to get scurvy dogs.
Скюведакс.
Exhibit removed. Aww.
Экзибита?
I
Удалили?
wonder if this is drinking water. Let's not go back there again. We'll just get yelled at.
Yeah, let's get scurvy dogs
Да
instead.
ты заколебался
I'm
своими
hungry.
цинга-догами. О, бегать можно. Ну, пока выглядит как типичный... Так, это что?
They put it on a leg to keep you from walking off with it.
Тапать ключ. Ага,
It says, return outhouse key when finished, or else.
хорошо.
I'll bring this right back, sir.
You'd be wise to do that. I got the leg from the last kid who didn't bring back the key.
Хорошо.
How much are the scurvy dogs?
Scurvy dogs are only a half piece of 8. That's money that grown-ups use.
А
I
у
know
нас
what
вообще...
a piece of 8 is.
У нас есть деньги-то? Что тут еще? Заказать. Так.
How much are those chicken foot fries?
Chicken foot fries are 2 pieces of 8.
Ох, нифига себе.
How much is a mug of grog?
Grog's for grown-ups. Beat it.
Can we get a mug of grog, please?
I told you, grog's only for grown-ups. Stop wasting my time.
Блин, а у меня деньги-то есть, я чуть не... О. Найти ключ от сортира. Нашел. Купить Цинга-дога. А это что? А, это...
It unlocks the outhouse outside.
Ага, понятно. Подожди, инвентарь вот... Ага, все, сообразил.
What should we do next?
We gotta get to scurvy dogs. I can't believe you never had one.
Ну давай.
Can we get a couple of scurvy dogs?
Sure, if you give me a piece of 8.
Please? Can't you spare something for a couple of hungry kids?
Listen up, you
Ay,
little
ay, ay.
moocher. Let me tell you
Ладно.
something. I don't see that well. For all I know, you could be some really short 30-year-old guy trying to take advantage of my disability. In which case, shame on you, you should know better. And if you really are kids, then I have to tell you,
No.
I don't like kids. Don't like talking to them, don't like listening to them, don't like to smell them. You come in here, make fun of me, sneeze on the food, spill stuff on the floor, and leave without buying anything. I'd rather have rats.
I've got good news for you then.
I'm an honest businessman trying to make an honest living. I don't need 50 kids a day coming in and wasting my time trying to get me to give them free food.
Это что за шляпа у тебя висит, кстати?
I guess never mind.
Hey, I know. Let's look for change in the outhouse across the
О,
way.
отличная
Coins
идея.
fall out of people's pockets when they sit down in there.
А, ну ладно.
Looks like they need a swabby in here. I'll never be the ship's swabby. That is really, really low. It's locked.
А,
Good thing I've got the
ага,
key
он
in my pocket.
подсказывает мне тут. Ладно, давай.
Good, you unlocked it.
Так. Это тут много всего.
In France, they call a scurvy dog a chien scorbut.
Да не
It
гони.
isn't a piece of 8, but it's a round piece of metal about the same size and shape as a piece of 8.
That's called a slug. It's like a fake coin.
I thought it was a piece of 8 at first. It looks just like a piece
Подумать
of
о
8.
жетоник, прикольно. Ну давай оторвем.
A fake coin is almost as good as a real coin.
Есть. Ну-ка, что там у меня? Найти монету. О, не то. Не знаю, ну ладно.
I'm not sure how we can get scurvy dogs without any pieces of 8.
We might have all we need. I don't think that guy can see very well.
Ну да, ну.
Gross. Gross. Chucky, why don't you look in the toilet?
No way. You do it.
Okay.
Ой, ой. О,
Gross.
мне как будто уже даже зап... О,
I don't see any coins, and I'm not putting my hands in that.
да почему бы и нет?
I don't see any
Же ребенок,
coins,
тебе
and
всё
I'm
равно.
not putting my hands in that. Ugh, what is this stuff? It smells the same as the toilet. Ugh, what is this? Please wash hands before leaving outhouse. Please wash hands before leaving outhouse.
Все, что ли? Ну, мы что-то нашли, похоже на коин. Так. Так, много обратно повесить.
Hey, look! I'm returning the key.
You want a medal?
Да,
I can stand on my
пожалуйста.
head without using my hands.
Можно еще? Блин, мне что-то уже не хочется то и эти жрать. Чизбургой, как они там.
It looks like a piece of 8 if you don't see very well.
Хорошо. Бляха.
You kids better have money.
Yeah, we've got all kinds of money. Can we get a mug of grog, please?
I told you, grog's only for grown-ups. Stop wasting my
Я уже
time.
взрослый. Мне 30 лет.
Those glasses are thicker than the layer of grease on the floor.
I want to say 2 scurvy dogs at the same time.
Угу.
Now what?
Дай-ка мне, пожалуйста,
Can we
Цинга-догу.
get a couple of scurvy dogs?
Sure. If you give me a piece of 8.
Ах. На.
What can we get with this?
А-а-а!
Tastes like a piece of 8. Enough for a couple of scurvy dogs if you want.
Perfect!
Take 'em, boy.
What are you getting?
What?
Just kidding. Here's yours. I'm having these for breakfast, lunch, and dinner forever. What do you want to do now?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Я хочу стать пиратом.
I wonder where those 2 people we were following went.
Тык. И чё нам? В смысле, я куснуть? Ам-ам. Хе-хе.
This is the perfect food.
Хорошо. Мне кажется, он с каждым разом все мается дурью исследовать и найти настоящих родителей. Да елки-палки, а. Вот вторая часть вроде как кончается тем, что вот они выходят, и что это все не было никакого Гайбраша Трибуда, а были 2 ребенка, которые играли в пиратов. А потом начинается третья часть, где он уже, да, он пират или что там. А это, я так понимаю, сейчас
Exhibit
объяснит.
removed.
Так, не хочешь
Hey,
сейчас?
Chucky, stand over here for a minute.
No way.
Так, подожди, как там? Пропуск. Пропустить реплику, точка. Ох, нифига себе тянуться. Ребята, можно как-нибудь на мышку это повесить, а?
I wonder where those 2...
Ага,
I wonder where those 2...
все понял. Ну, блин, по всей клавиатуре бегать придется. Ну, пошли, где? Они куда-то сюда пошли. А теперь туда. Здорово.
That's my friend D. Hey, D.
Hey, Chucky, what are you jerk faces up to?
We just got here.
I'm making a list of stuff to do.
Give me that. I'm an expert planner. There. Perfect. See you around the park, shitheads.
Ок, ну-ка. Не-не-не. Я думаю, откроется, ладно. Мается дурью следует заценить якорь, перегнать чаки в забеге, покормить утку, намазать цинга-дог соусом. Соусом? Попрактиковаться в фехтовании. О, это классно. Найти 4-листник, загадать желание в колодец желаний. О, он, скорее всего, загадает быть этим пиратом. Найти настоящих родителей. О, господи, как всего много-то, а. Тихо, у нас нет у меня карты. Спросить Ди про якорь. Обсудить якорь. А вот бег на перегонки. Нет, давай.
That's a cool anchor.
That just shows how little you know about anchors. This one's not a very good example. You'd know that if you read as much about anchors as I have. Did you know that anchors originally weren't designed to hold ships in place? They were used in combat, shot from cannons as a grapple when you were trying to board another ship. They started making them bigger and bigger because they would do more damage that way. Then, people noticed what happened when you missed the other ship and hit the sea bottom instead. The current bow-shaped design is actually less effective than the sharper V-shaped design that was popular last century. But the older design went out of fashion after sailors started to think the letter V was bad luck. You can still find the old kind around sometimes, but collectors have grabbed most of them. On a modern anchor, if you look close, you can tell that one side is a little larger than the other. That's to prevent what's called plummeting, where the anchor goes down too evenly, and then it doesn't catch well on the bottom. The little flanges at the tips are at different angles to make a twist on the way down for the same reason. Most anchors these days are made of iron, and you have to recast them like twice a year because they rust. About 30 years ago, somebody thought of a way to get around that by making them out of wood instead. All kinds of people invested a lot of money in these wooden anchor companies. But the only way they could keep them from floating was to attach another anchor. And so they gave up and went back to the old way. The word anchor comes from the Sanskrit word nagara, meaning city. They're called that because when you stop in the middle of the ocean, it's like you've made port at an invisible city. Yeah, I'm kind of an expert on anchors. I read a lot.
Ну и чушь ты, конечно, несешь. Жаль. Ага. Вниз. О. Прощели. Иди, ах, погоди. Понятно. Так, escape, чтобы выйти. Хорошо.
That's a cool anchor.
That just shows how little you know about anchors. Did you? They were used in They started then. The current bow-shaped design is
Нет, не то.
actually less, but the older design went out of. You can on a modern.
Я это слышал только что.
Little most ink about third. Oh, but the word they're called. Yeah.
Я с ней поговорил-то. Да я это нажимал уже, я все сделал. Так.
I wonder where this path goes.
Вот это? Нет, давай на перегонки.
Do you like to race?
I'd rather be in charge of a race than be in it.
Ну давай.
Hey, Chucky, wanna race?
You're on.
I'll officiate. 3, 2, 1, go!
I'm in!
Так, покормить. Ага, вот парочка. Что тут еще есть у нас? Ди,
I
расскажи.
bet I've known Chucky longer than you have.
No chance. We go way back.
I bet I've known Chucky longer than you have.
No chance. We go way back.
I wonder where this path goes.
Хорошо. Что у нас? Подожди-ка. А, ну все, перегонки
I have an
кончились.
extra tooth in the back. I can feel it with my tongue.
Не хочу. Нет уж, нет. Спасибо, хватит. Ну-ка. Полюбопытствовать насчет корзины. Поговорить с парочкой.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Will you pretend to be our parents again?
What do you mean, again?
Run along and find your real parents.
I'm having these for breakfast, lunch, and dinner forever. I want to feed the duck. Excuse me.
Yes?
Could we have some of your bread to feed the duck?
I don't think so. We brought it for ourselves.
I wonder where this path goes.
А найдем,
Did you
подожди.
know your feet won't smell if you don't wash them?
Hey, hands off.
I wonder what's in that basket.
Let's find out.
What do you think you're doing? Kids these days.
Да,
No
мы просто...
regard for personal property.
Да,
And no respect for your elders.
I
да.
have half a mind to give you a piece of my mind.
And I've got the other half.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Хорошо, хорошо, я понял.
Blah, blah, blah,
Blah, blah, blah, blah.
blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. I certainly hope you'll have better manners in the future.
То есть вы не хотите нам дать картинку?
At home, I've got a collection of old scurvy dog sticks that fills a whole shoebox.
That's a nice tree.
I'm only pretending to look at the tree. I'm actually spying on that couple by the pond.
Мгм. А тут написано не кормить. Алло.
Don't feed the duck. Don't feed the duck. I want to feed the duck. What's this red glob on the ground?
That's ketchup. It's supposed to be really good with scurvy dogs.
Да ты что? Это надо проверить прям обязательно, ну-ка.
You're not gonna touch the ground with your scurvy dog.
No, of course not. Gross.
А если я утку покормлю догом?
I'm saving this scurvy dog for myself.
Правильно.
I have an extra tooth in the back. I can feel it with my tongue.
Это что такое? Опа, давай фехтовать будем, давай.
Let's be frank. You can never hope to beat me.
No way. You'll never catch up to my level.
I win.
I win.
Nuh-uh.
You guys are both pretty weak.
Well, anyway, that was fun.
Так, ну-ка. Список. Утка, соус, четырехлистник, желание. А вот тут сейчас будем четырехлистники. Подожди, нет, вот это сначала давай.
Do not pick the four-leaf clovers. As if.
Конечно, ну-ка.
Let's look for a four-leaf clover.
Okay.
Good luck with that.
Да вот он, вот же он. Я его вижу, вот он.
I found one.
Awesome.
There was still one left. Darn.
Awesome. Так.
At home, I've got a collection of old scurvy dog sticks that fills a whole shoebox.
Вы знаете,
Excuse
что...
me.
Yes?
Never mind.
Хорошо, ладно. Это мы еще посмотрим. Так. Калитка. О, монетка. А, колодец желаний. Сейчас загадаем.
I should throw my coin in and make a wish.
Так вот же у меня монетка есть.
Maybe I should throw this down the wishing well. I never thought I'd ever find one.
Я тоже. Оп. И все, что ли? Давай вот это.
I wish for a cool plant.
A plant? What a waste of a wish.
Ooh.
Ха-ха. И все, что ли?
I take it back. That was the best.
Ага, загадали. Так, калитка, подожди, мне калитка еще рано. А там вот что? Нельзя? Надо что-то придумать с утками.
I wonder where this path goes.
Ну-ка, Ди,
Do
может...
you want a sword fight with me?
I've seen you fight. Come back in a few years, maybe.
Ай. Подожди. О, он завис.
That's our bread.
А что делать?
I wonder where this path
Ну ладно,
goes.
я понял.
I once got a scurvy dog that was bigger than my head.
А как утку покормить? Сейчас мы травой накормим. Алло, утка, привет. Смотри. О, красиво. Нет, подожди, вот это G, да? Был жар уже какая-то кнопка. Так, пауза. Список ел. Т. Так. Загадать желание за утку. Намазать цинга-дог соусом. А, мы ее подберу?
You should put that on your scurvy dog.
Конечно.
It smells bad.
Ой. Мне сейчас плохо стоит.
Yuck! I don't think that was ketchup.
Whoops.
Ну все, пошли посмотрим, что... Алло, ты с нами, нет?
Do you like to hunt for four-leaf clovers?
Yeah, I leave them where they are and take the extra leaves off. I want things to be even.
Интересно. А чё у него это лицо синее? Ну все. Найти настоящих родителей, да, я понимаю?
That was cool. I wish I had another coin.
Some places you go have scurvy dogs with cheese inside.
Да, ну ты вот это точно придумал. Эй, так вот оно чё. Так вот оно как. Так, ну и правильно, поэтому говорят, что это чайки, это Брайбруш или как? Что это отец Гайбруш.
Hey, Dad.
Hello, Mr. Threepwood.
Hey, kids. Having fun?
Yeah.
We got scurvy dogs.
Those have toenails and stuff in them. Ugh, I read about it.
And we were playing your adventures. We just did Big Whoop.
Big whoop. Oh boy, that takes me back.
I like it when Chucky asked me to put his leg back on. He says it really funny.
You guys always make up the craziest stuff for the ending of that story.
It's fun.
But you can't just change it around. That's not how storytelling works.
A lot of your stories don't feel like they're finished at the end.
What do you mean?
Well, like, there's this one that you call The Secret of Monkey Island, where you went to Monkey Island and fought LeChuck.
Oh, that story has a great ending. There's punching and fireworks. I thought you liked that one.
But you never did find the secret. Not the real one.
Sure, but that's not what that story was about. Kids, let me tell you a story that is about finding the secret of Monkey Island.
Is this a long story?
I think maybe I gotta go use the bathroom or something.
Yeah, I have to go walk my tarantula.
Maybe I should go with them.
No, stick around. This is a good one. See, there was a rumor going around that my old nemesis, LeChuck, had somehow discovered the exact location of the secret of Monkey Island. I knew I had to get it before he did, so I went to Melee to get my own expedition started and beat him to the punch.
И вот она начинается игра, да? До этого был просто предлог. Прелюдия. Пролог, так сказать. Резни. Специальное ударение. Вронгелу. Так, ладно, давайте вот... А, все, конец, да, типа? Тут не работает пропуск реплик. Ну не всех в начальном титре поставить, посмотри, а. Первая глава. Дружелюбное место. Ну, мы, наверное, не успеем сейчас, да, за 20 минут пройти. Я думаю, это такая насмешка, что это.
Feels good to be back on Melee Island, the hub of pirating in the Caribbean, where every good expedition begins. I'll see some old pals and get things rolling. Or sailing in this case. Hi, I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Remember me?
Of course. We lookouts have a lot of discretionary thinking time. I use mine to revisit my memories of every Anne, Jack, and Guybrush who spent 5 seconds with me a decade ago on their way to someplace else.
Wow.
Relax, I'm just winding your anchor chain. Haven't seen you in a while, Threepwood. What have you been up to?
Well, you know, freebooting mostly, swashing buckles and so on. But now I'm getting an expedition together to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, you're sailing with LeChuck.
What? LeChuck's here in Melee? Is there widespread panic? Are people evacuating?
He doesn't seem interested in carnage at the moment. Ship's just here taking on supplies and crew, as far as I can tell.
Well, anyway, no, I'm not sailing with LeChuck. You know my history with him.
Зомби-пират. Подожди.
LeChuck kidnapped my wife. He's always had designs on her. I sailed to Monkey Island to find them and get her back.
Oh, I thought you weren't married yet when that happened. And didn't she more or less rescue herself?
That's not the point. He's an evil zombie ghost pirate, terror of the seas, and sometimes the land. A nefarious, conniving, murdering scallywag. A depraved, ruthless villain. And a loud talker. And I'm not those things.
They
Back
say
off.
opposites attract, but what do I know?
We've been enemies for my whole career. Everywhere I go, there he is. He plagues me. He's my nemesis.
Funny, he said the same thing about you.
That guy steals all my best ideas.
Are you sure it isn't the other way around? Seems like he was here first.
I don't know how he found out, but I'm sure he's just doing this to get one up on me. I'm mounting my own voyage. Mine.
Well, you'd better get cracking then. LeChuck's loading up on the outer dock as we speak.
Well, I'm gonna hire a ship and a crew and beat him to the punch. Just as soon as I can get someone to back the venture. I'm a little short on funds at the moment.
In that case, you'll want to go talk to the pirate leaders at the Scum Bar.
Exactly. That's why I came to Melee. It'll be great to see those old guys again. We'll knock back a grog and hash out the details.
Scum Bar, by the docks. Long table in the back.
I know where I'm going.
We'll see.
Что у меня вообще есть? Ох, нифига себе. Так, список дел. Поговорить с пиратскими лидерами, достать денег. Снарядить экспедицию на все деньги. Найти тайный остров обезьян и вновь пережить счастливые деньки. Легко. Это легко выглядит. Так, это что? Деньги?
I've got a few coins for incidentals.
Ну, ладно. Это что такое? Модня
The
лучше.
pen is mightier than the sword.
И это что? Лошадиная
This
броня.
has gotten me out of a lot of scrapes over the years.
Это я не знаю, что. Так.
I could stare at this forever, but that wouldn't be much fun for you.
Ой, хорошо. Ой, аж тепло по телу пошло. И мурашечки. Так, это что? В доки, вглубь острова. Вглубь острова мне пока не надо. Карта есть? Это пока.
I detect a certain resemblance here.
Yes, it looks a lot like an owl, doesn't it?
Да-да.
Hi there, little guy. Hi there, little guy.
Hi. Shouldn't you be on your way to the Scum Bar to talk to the pirate
да.
leaders?
I was just about to head down there.
Может, выбрать? Ну ладно, пошли по сюжету, короче. Ту-ду-ду-ду. Переизберем. Не, определенно мне нравится, как что они прям даже эти перерисовали. Вот я понимаю, без озвучки, но с нормальным переводом, как локализация.
Re-elect Governor Carla. She's tough on toughness. Re-elect Governor Carla.
Все, да?
She's tough on toughness.
Вон он стоит, ЛеЧак.
I better get cracking if I want to get to the secret before that scheming blackguard. I better get cracking if I want to get to the secret before that scheming blackguard.
Скамбар.
Some things never change. The scum bar will be here as long as there are pirates. Damn pirate wannabes.
Так, пойти...
I'll talk
Сказать...
to the pirate leaders before I go see what LeChack is up to.
Ну ладно. Так, мне сюда, да, вроде как надо? Тогда пойдем посмотрим, что еще тут осталось. На нижнюю улицу. Как бы особо да некуда, да?
Oops, I almost forgot to duck into the scum bar to ask the pirate leaders to back my expedition.
Ну ладно. Что у нас тут? Пиратка. Пиратка. Пираты. О, кодекс, да? Пиратка, пиратка. Ну вот, и сюда добралась повесточка. Опять женские персонажи сильные, да?
I'm here to
Ну-ка.
talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
Спасибо.
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a
Ладно,
new
все, я
expedition.
понял. Я это слышу.
In the back.
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new
Подожди, я не
expedition.
с тобой.
In the back.
А, вы оба, да? Ну ладно.
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
It's a book for storing collectible trivia cards. Looks like someone just left it here unattended.
Ну, давай возьмем. Что это? Ого. 10-100 вопросов. Ну, давай посмотрим, что у нас там. В дальней части скамбара находится. Кухня, огромный кит, погреб, рыбацкий трофей. А, я не помню. Оу, щит. О, пропала? Да ёшкин кот. Вот я ж там не был. Я не помню, кстати. Новые украшения.
Looks like a circus act. Maybe. Looks like a circus act. Maybe.
Стоп.
Nice and hot. Wonder how long I could stand here before bursting into flames. Nice and hot. Wonder how... I really need to talk with the pirate leaders first.
Смотри-ка, ну что-то... Ну они новые тут. То-то старики были какие-то, а это какие-то вообще новые. Подожди, а как мне сложными вопросами? Я что, все больше ответил неправильно и все? Ну вот, проиграл. Ну
Have
ладно.
you seen the pirate leaders around? This is their table. In fact, you'd probably better move. You don't want to get caught sitting here.
It's our table, Rummy.
We're the pirate leaders. Get lost.
Капитан Мэдисон, правда.
Where are the three older guys who used to hold court here?
Who cares?
Probably crying in an alley somewhere, wishing they were still relevant.
Making up trials for each other and writing memoirs that no one will read.
I hadn't heard there was a change of leadership.
Oh no. Did nobody remember to notify you? Maybe your party invite got lost in the mail.
То есть меня что, за пирата не считают, что ли? Так, ребята, вы не поняли. Я Гайбраш Трипвуд. Величайший пират. А вы кто такие, позвольте вас спросить? С какими-то вот наклейками там на лобе.
Is it you I should talk to about financing an expedition?
An expedition. Who is it that you think you are exactly?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Probably you've heard of me.
Probably not.
Permission to slaughter the annoying old wastrel man, Captain Madison.
Wait, it was Captain Madison? She's like famous! I've got her on a trading card. Her plunder stats are amazing!
Plunder stats aren't everything.
And the others were Captain Lila and Captain Trent? It was Lila who threatened to kill you?
Look, they weren't that great, okay? Listen to the story.
Want me to slaughter him?
Don't bother. He's just a harmless hack who thinks he has a good idea for a pirate raid.
I'm going to find the secret of Monkey Island.
You're wasting our time.
The secret? I didn't think that was even a real thing.
Так. Это тайна.
It's a mystery for the ages that must be solved.
The only mystery here is who let you into this bar.
Да что ты...
Okay, I'm sensing some reluctance, but hear me out.
Так, да мне хотя бы корабль нужен, чтобы доплыть. Так уж и быть, деньги и команду я как-нибудь найду.
Could you at least point me towards an available ship?
You don't even have a ship?
Ой.
You're really up a creek.
Up a creek without a ship.
With backing, I can work it out. It's a surefire investment. Triple your money or your money back.
Not interested.
I could make it worth your while to help me hire a crew. A percentage of their earnings or something?
No one in here wants to chase your pipe dream.
If you don't take this opportunity, LeChuck will grab it.
LeChuck?
Yes, the dreaded zombie ghost pirate LeChuck himself is also
Подожди,
going
но
after the
если-
secret. He's here in Melee getting ready right now. If that doesn't prove it's a worthwhile venture, I don't know what else to tell you.
Great. Problem solved.
Excellent. You'll do it.
No, of course not. Why waste money on an expedition when you can just join the one that's already going?
Have fun with your scary ghost friend. Bye-bye.
Ну
Well,
чё?
the slight problem with that idea is that LeChuck and I are basically mortal enemies.
Чё вы смеетесь-то?
Fine. I don't need you or your money. I can do this on my own. If I can't buy a ship, I'll steal one. I'm a pirate.
Вот и...
I'll find a way to get to Monkey Island no matter what it takes. I like the old pirate leaders better.
Так, подожди, я что-то запутал. Если он уже зомби, это значит после этой проходит? Купить или найти корабль, хорошо. Ну, пошли посмотрим, что там у нас.
How clever.
Ле шип.
How clever. Expedition to fabled Monkey Island. Crew positions available. Serve under LeChuck, the most fearsome pirate on the 8 seas. Equal opportunity employer. Inquire here.
Looking for a job? Step this way.
The clipboard in your hand says you're the quartermaster.
The crew says I'm the quartermaster. Clipboard doesn't get a vote. You look like a guy without many options. You want a job? I'm short a swabby. LeChuck's an equal opportunity employer. Even humans are mostly tolerated.
Волонтером.
Have you got anything more senior?
Well, I need a second mate, a bosun, a ship's surgeon, and a gunner. Do you think you're qualified for any of those?
Да.
I could be second mate.
Do you honestly have any idea what a second mate does?
Goes to store openings and funerals and waits for the first mate to be incapacitated.
I thought so.
I'd make a
Боцман.
great bosun.
Exactly what qualifications have you got for that?
I can hold my breath for 10 minutes.
10 минут, да?
Okay, maybe 8.
Don't waste my time, okay?
How about ship's surgeon?
I assume you have some kind of medical degree?
Я
Is that
могу...
a definite requirement?
Sorry.
Могу быть
I
пушкарем.
could be the gunner. Oh, I'd be great at that. Boom, boom.
You look a little scrawny. What do you bench?
Bench? No problem. I sat on one for 12 hours once. I can take it.
I have a lot to do today.
Maybe Swabby's not so bad after all.
The only requirement is that you bring your own mop. If you've got a mop, the job is... Hey, wait a minute. What's your name, sailor?
Так.
Guybrush Threepwood.
Yeah, that's what I thought. LeChuck gave me a blacklist and you're on it. In fact, you are the blacklist. I'm afraid I can't hire you after all.
Well, that's a slight hitch.
I'm confused. Didn't you say you were gonna get your own ship?
Yes,
Да.
but then suddenly I thought, why bother? I wanted a ship and a crew. Here was a ship and a crew. Ripe for the taking. All I had to do was get on board, wait for the right moment, and strike.
Strike?
Mutiny the crew, seize the ship. Be a pirate.
Except they wouldn't hire you because they knew who you were.
Yeah, that was a problem. Also, I needed a mop.
Подожди-ка.
Hey,
Threepwood, I shouldn't even be talking to you.
can I be on your ship if I change my name?
Only if you also change your face. Sorry.
Hey,
What is it?
I'm not Guybrush Threepwood. I just look like him. You'd be amazed how often people confuse us. Sometimes I impersonate him at parties, just for fun. We've never even met, and I doubt I'd like him if we did.
Even if any of that were true, it wouldn't matter. LeChuck would take one look at you and go nuts.
Я бороду
Just
могу
looking
пустить.
like Guybrush Threepwood is enough that I can't give you the job. Sorry.
Прикольно, у него кости просвечивают. И это, череп. Подожди, давай еще. Что там еще?
What is it?
Are you sure I can't convince you that I'm not Guybrush Threepwood?
Just looking like Guybrush Threepwood is enough that I can't give you the job. Sorry.
Ну,
What is it?
Come on, let me have the swabby job.
If you were anybody else and you had a mop, I'd hire you. But
Блин,
you're
еще
you,
швабру же нужна,
so I'm
точно.
sorry, I can't.
Ну что ж, придется искать свой корабль. О.
I hope this isn't one of those party cruises. No parking of demonic, ghostly, or undead vessels or scooters. Tuesdays 3 to 4.
Странно, ну ладно.
Say what you want about my evil, horrible nemesis LeChuck, but he does know how to stock a ship. Looks like this is going to be a long journey.
Так, ну-ка, что там у нас еще карточка? Где расположен остров шестерней? Да я уже не ответил. Ну и ладно. Не, это реально надо играть в прошлые игры. Видимо.
Why was Wally in such a hurry? He wouldn't sell us out to Madison, would he?
I believe he needed to relieve the pressure upon him in a different way.
Что это? Кто это? Я их знаю? О! Привет.
Elaine?
Guybrush! Wait, are you going to tell a mushy part now?
A little, but I can skip over the hugs and kisses. Elaine!
Guybrush!
Remind me how long we've been married?
Well, it still feels like the first day somehow.
Да. О, настоящий Уда, мы почти закрылись. Ну, это я потом.
How's your scurvy prevention project?
It's great! We're going to get a lot of limes to a lot of sailors and save a lot of lives. I've got to come up with a way to deal with Captain Madison, though. The pressure she's putting on the town is making it hard for social programs like mine.
Тебе, наверное, пора.
Sounds like we both met Captain Madison.
I don't like her. She's the one who pushed to shut down the shipyard.
She doesn't understand the value of the secret of Monkey Island.
She laughed at me.
Me too.
Obviously, the woman has no taste and a lousy sense of humor.
You won't believe how I'm getting to Monkey Island.
I've known you a long time. Try me.
I'm planning to sign on to LeChuck's crew, mutiny them, and take the ship.
Oh dear. Isn't there an easier way?
Oh, trust me, that is the easy way. I feel better just talking to you.
Me too.
You've probably got to get going.
You say goodbye first.
No, you say bye first.
No, you say bye first.
А нет, уж ты первая.
No, you say bye first.
No, you say bye first.
No, you say bye first.
Okay. Bye.
Yes. Да. Да, я
It doesn't look finished.
Что?
It doesn't look finished.
Я... критиковать?
The problem with this statue is it's not a statue of Elaine, the best ever governor of Melee. Honoring Melee Island's 27th governor, Carla the Swordmaster, for her heroic actions at Portobello. The problem with this statue is it's not a statue of Elaine, the best
чей?
ever governor of Melee.
В смысле, она не она, что ли, была? Ладно. Листовка.
It's Elaine's flyer about how limes combat scurvy. It's important, but boring. I've never once made it all the way to the end.
Ну, возьмем.
Elaine would kill me if she caught me pulling down her flyers.
Ну, почитать.
It's Elaine's flyer about how
Ну, ладно.
limes combat scurvy. It's important, but boring. I've never once made it all the way to the end.
Ну-ка, настоящие мы почти открылись. Все за полцены. Мы почти закрылись. Все. Ну ладно, можно пока паузу сохраниться пока. Ну, мы завязку узнали. Будем в следующий раз искать команду и что там еще? Корабль и команду и припасы покупать. Ой, господи, сколько всего делать надо. А, все-таки вступить в команду, что ли, решил? Достать швабру. Стоп, подожди. Ну, то есть, получается, можно было... Или подожди, или... А можем ли мы найти корабль реально? Или это так, чисто? Просто я сейчас поиграл в другой квест, где можно было разветвление. Может, здесь тоже можно ответвление сделать? Нет, скорее всего, это все-таки серьезно. Ну ладно. Давай, потом продолжим.